Forward to the last day of your life. Be there now. How old are you?
Well, I feel like I'm quite a good age. Like late 80s or early 90s, I feel.
Yeah, so are you dying of old age? And tell me, are you inside or outside, Polly?
I feel like I'm inside.
And do you feel alone?
I feel like I'm in a big comfy bed. No, I don't feel alone. I feel like there's people there with me.
Look around the bed. Tell me, who are those people?
I feel like there's friends there. I feel like Anthony's there. I'm not sure whether I don't think Sean's there. I feel like Anthony's there.
So why would Anthony be there? Is he your friend there, or?
I don't feel like he's. I think I said he was my brother, did I, before?
Yeah.
I don't feel like he is my brother there. I feel like he's somebody else. I'm not sure who. But he's there.
Well, that may come. Did you not have any children in that life, Polly?
I don't feel like I did, even though there's children there. But I'm not sure if they're my children. I feel like they're somebody else's.
So were you not able to have children, or did you choose not to have any children?
I feel like I chose maybe not to have them. I feel like I was too busy doing other stuff. I don't feel like I actually got married. I just had friends.
Yeah. Very good. Well, now you've come to the end of that life, Polly, knowing that your soul moves on. I want you to take a deep breath, and I just want you to step your body, step your soul out of that body to one side, be about 3 foot above the body, so we can describe what's going on. And tell me, what was the contract that you had in that life? What did you come down to work on?
You mean what did I do?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like there's horses around me and animals and a nice house, nice countryside. I feel like I was helping people though as well, helping in general.
How did you help people? Did you help them financially, or did you help them physically or emotionally?
I want to say like emotionally, like a psychologist, or just helping people to feel better.
And do you feel that you did all right in that life?
Yeah, but I think sometimes it was lonely.
It was lonely.
I think the job could be a bit lonely. I think I maybe made myself a bit lonely at times.
Well, that's a lesson that you've learnt now, isn't it? So now that you're out of the body, it's normal that someone or something comes to collect you, to take you back home to spirit. Or you may just want to go in your own way. So as I continue to talk to you, I want you to focus around you and tell me if someone or something is around you now, or whether you travel alone. What do you see?
I feel like I should travel alone, but I'm not. I feel like there's a man around me who's guiding me. I feel like they don't want me to be on my own, like I've been on my own for too long. And they're helping me, they're guiding me back.
So you've almost got conditioned to have lonely lives?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, this man, I want you to connect with his energy and tell me, how do you feel when you step into his energy? Just step into all his energy so that your energy melds with his. And tell me, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel really supported and loved. Like someone's really taking care of me, looking after me.
And now that you can telepathically communicate, you'll be able to pick on what he's saying to you. So what message does he give you?
I think he's saying to trust and to believe in myself. But to just stop worrying about the future. Everything's going to be okay. It'll all work out as it's meant to.
Yeah. So I want you to go with this man now, this guide. And I want you to feel yourself lifting up and up and up away from that scene now. As you walk away from that life now, leaving that life behind, as you make your way up to spirit. And tell me, are you going to your spirit realm? Or are you going somewhere different? Where do you go after a life?
I feel like I can see what looks like heaven. Like what I believe to be heaven.
And do you sense that there are other souls around you now?
Not at first. It's like they're taking a while to step forward. But they're coming. I can see them. Like they're in the distance.
What do they look like? If you knew in your mind.
I feel like I can just see faces and not bodies. Like I can see my dad smiling at me.
Your dad is in your group.
But there's no body, just his face smiling.
Well, now that you're in that group now, supported by your soul group, and you've seen your dad there already, ask your father, do we have permission to speak with your father and your babies today? Can they come forward?
He's saying that's okay.
That's okay, yeah. Ask your father what message he wants to give you.
I feel like he's just put his hand on my shoulder and he said to me, you need to move forward now. You're living a bit in the past. You need to keep moving forward and let the old stuff go. I think he feels like I'm bogged down with old stuff. And I need to make way for new people and new opportunities.
Does that include a new job? Ask him.
I think my dad really wants me just to work for myself because that will bring me the most happiness. Because he knows I'm hardworking and kind of organised. He thinks that I get this from him, that I do too much running around at the moment in the job I was doing for other people, and he wants me to stop that. He says it's not good for my health. It's not doing me any good. He wants me now to put that to one side.
To focus on yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Ask your father, do we have permission for your children to come forward?
Yeah. I feel like they're there, one at each side of him.
Is he taking care of them then?
I feel like they're really clinging to him, like up to his arms, and like they're really happy.
Yeah. So you know that your father is looking after them, don't you? If they could give you a message today, knowing that you can telepathically communicate with those souls, what message do they give you?
I think they're telling me not to worry, and that one day I'll see them again and everything will be okay. It's not goodbye. It's we'll see you when my time is up.
It's a bit like being on a different radio wavelength. You might be listening to Radio 2, but you know that Radio 1 is around somewhere. You just can't see the frequency.
But they seem really, really happy. They don't seem lost. It's like they've found their place, where they're meant to be.
Ask them, were they just contracted to come down to test the water, to come down to Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't their time. It wasn't their time to be here.
Yeah.
They're happy where they are. They found happiness.
Very good. Well, I want your father to stay with us and your children. But now I want to thank them for working with me. But I do want to now speak with your inner self, your higher self, your subconscious mind. So as we move from that soul room, from that soul group, I want you to connect with your higher self, and I want you now to take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to step away from your body to allow your higher self, your inner self, your subconscious mind to use your voice today, so that we can do a body scan and you can tell me what's going on. So tell me, higher self, do you feel that you're male or female, or are you neither?
I feel like I'm male.
You're male. Very good. Do you have a name I can call you?
I want to say Joseph.
Joseph, how many lives have you had with my client?
5.
5. So what is it that you're working with her on?
I think to get well.
To get well. How's she doing? Is she doing all right in this? Yeah?
A bit up and down.
Bit up and down. Okay. Joseph, I want to do a body scan now. And we're going to start at the top of the head, just like an X-ray, just like a beam of light. And we're going to go from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom. So starting at the top of the head now. That's right. Just feeling around there, going into the scalp, down the forehead, down around the back of the eyes and the jaw. Down into the throat area and across those shoulders, and we're just looking for any tension or imbalances. Let's go down the torso now into the heart area. And let's go down the tummy into the hips. And I want you to focus on the left hip. Just go in there and sense that vibration there, and remember that. And come down the thighs as we go down the knees and the shins to the ankles, all the way to the tips of the toes. And as you go to the top now, Joseph, tell me, what areas can we work with today?
The head,
Uh-huh.
the stomach,
Mm-hmm.
the neck,
The neck.
shoulders. They're the main bits.
They're the main bits. So Joseph, as I connect with the head now, I want you to go as small as a cell, and I want you to go inside that head. And as you're inside that head, connecting with that energy, I want you to communicate it and tell me what is going on there.
I feel like there's a lot of tension there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Joseph, what I want you to do now is I want you to follow the line of that tension. Just feel yourself almost going down a little road there. Just follow that line or that silver thread all the way to the root cause of that tension and tell me, what is it?
I feel like it's a past tension.
Past tension.
Something in childhood, really. Teenage years, I feel.
Yeah. Is it in this life? Or is it in a previous life?
I feel like both.
Mm-hmm. So let's go back in time so that you can see two parallel lives. You can see you as a child in this life, and you'll see yourself as a child in a previous life. Was you both male in those lives?
I think I was female in one, and male in the other.
You were male and female. And what thing around that time that caused all that tension?
I feel like there was an accident
Uh-huh.
where I got hit on the head.
You got hit on the head. Uh-huh. What did you get hit on the head by?
I think by another child.
Uh-huh.
I think there was like an argument or a fight. I got whacked on the head.
Uh-huh. So whereabouts is that in the head? Whereabouts is that memory? Is it the front, the back, the middle, the side?
I think at the back.
At the back. Uh-huh. So what I want to do now is I want to connect with the back of the head. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And Joseph, what I want you to do is I want you to go into the back here, and I want you to bring all the tension that's hiding in the back of the head. Just start gathering up like a little energy ball. Keep bringing it up, pulling it up like you're pulling up the weeds in a garden. Can you see them coming in now? And I want you to place them in my hands. So I got them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer that up to Spirit, and may the light of the universe always accompany it. But I want to now use the singing bowl, and as you hear the sound of the bowl, you'll feel the white light energy from Spirit pouring into your head, replenishing all your thoughts and your song. 3, 2 and 1. Just feel it pouring in now. Healing, soothing, and filling up that space. And I want to tap you on the forehead and seal that in. So tell me about this stomach. What's going on in the stomach area?
I feel like I'm not sure if I had cancer in the stomach. There's something wrong with my stomach.
Okay. So Joseph, I'm going to connect with that stomach now. Joseph, go down into the stomach area and start working your way through those veins, and that tissue can connect telepathically and tell me what's going on, Joseph. Is this a dark energy? So what I'm going to do, as all energy is consciousness, I'm going to bring that energy up to the throat so it has a voice today, because I want this energy now that's been highlighted to come and tell me what it's doing down there in the stomach. So when you're ready, just come up, 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 up. Talk to me, energy. What are you doing down there in that stomach?
Just all looks dark and misty, and
Yeah.
there's not much energy going on.
Tell me, are you an energy or are you an attachment? Have you not gone to spirit?
I feel like it's an attachment.
So do you have a name that I can call you by?
Mark?
Mark, how long have you been in that tummy area there?
I'd say since 5 years old.
Since 5 years old. So what was happening when she was 5 years old that you managed to sneak in there, Mark?
She was, her grandparents were passing away. There's also some boys at school who had passed away. There was two that within about 2 weeks of each other.
Oh, so you managed to sneak in when she was at a low. So Mark, tell me, why didn't you go to spirit when you had the chance? Did you know how to get there?
I think he felt he needed to be here.
So what kind of symptoms are you causing my client when down there in her stomach area with all this dark energy? What symptoms do you cause her?
A lot of worry, a bit of dizziness, sometimes headaches.
So you know that this is not good for her, don't you, Mark? So now you've been highlighted, are you ready to go home?
Yeah, feels it's time.
It's time. Very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hands here now. Joseph, go in there and help Mark collect all his memories, all his thoughts out of these cells, just feeling, lifting out all his thoughts and memories, those little files, putting them in my hand. My hand is like a magnet, and the more I talk, the stronger and stronger my hand becomes. Have I got all those memories, Mark? Are you ready to leave? To go back to spirit?
Yeah.
I'm going to take that from you and thank you for working with me. But if we could choose a colour to go into this tummy area, what colour would you choose, Joseph, that would help her?
Nice blue or white. Yeah.
So let's call on Archangel Michael with his blue sword of light. And as he comes down and activates his blue sword of light, just see that blue light energy from spirit now, beaming in almost like a rainbow, pouring in all that blue-white energy. And as the energy is coming down from spirit, you'll be able to just allow it to sink into your body on the sound of this bowl. Just feel it going in, sinking in, cleansing and healing that area. Cleansing and healing that area until you're completely full, and I'll tell you on the forehead for that. So tell me about the neck What's going on in the neck? Go to the neck area.
I feel, I don't know, I want to say like there's a connection with horses. I feel like I was riding and maybe had a fall. And I've hurt my neck.
Was that in this life or a previous life?
I feel like it was in the previous.
Mm-hmm.
Although what's coming to mind is I had an experience on a horse in Devon where the horse ran off with me, but it's connecting me back to a past life.
So let's just follow that past life now. See yourself travelling down that silver cord that will take you all the way back to that past life memory. You're drifting and floating down to that time. Be there now. Are you male or female?
I feel like I'm female.
And what is happening there? Are you on a horse or are you walking?
I'm on a horse, but there's a lot of shouting behind me. I feel like I'm being chased by somebody. I'm trying to get away.
You're trying to get away, so you're trying to escape. What are you escaping from? You'll just have a knowing. You'll understand.
I feel like it's a partner.
You're escaping from a partner.
He's very angry.
Angry that you're getting away.
Yeah, but I feel there's something else that he's angry at.
Connect with that anger and tell me, what is it that he's angry with?
I feel like that Sean's there. But that's not him. He's there somewhere. But he's angry at me.
About Sean?
Yeah.
So Sean's in the scene.
Sean's there. He's not directly there, but he's there.
So I want you to be able to connect with your partner and just see his face there. And what's his name?
Paul.
Paul. Connect with his eyes and go deep into that soul and tell me, does he remind you of anybody today?
Yeah, he reminds me of a doctor that I knew.
So in that life he was trying to control you, trying to keep you there. But
It seems that way.
But did you get away or what happened? See the scene unfold now as he's chasing you on your horse, and what happens?
I feel like he shot me.
He shot you?
Yeah, he's lifted his gun up. And I've been shot in the back of the neck, head area. And I kind of stumble and then I fall.
And then you fall. Okay. So, is that the energy in the memory that she has there? In the neck? And is it causing her pain today? So let's just allow that pain and that energy to be released as I use my bowl. 3, 2 and 1. Just allow all that pain to come up into this bowl. Just feel the energy lifting from your neck and collecting in this bowl, holding all that negative energy in the vibration of the bowl. Totally emptying your neck now. Have I got it all?
Most of it.
Let's do that again. Just going in there now, drawing out all that negative energy. Joseph, go in there and just get all those little fragments that are left over and put them in this bowl. Are we done?
Yeah.
Thank you.